talk with my daughter. My daughter is she's a clinical psychologist, and she's the mother of 2 kids. And I was talking to her about what we're doing and this lifestyle. She said to me, "But Mom, how come it's not, how come it's not promoted by, the government and health, the health department and agencies and so on?" And actually, this is what we're going to talk about today, about how come it is not advertised.
So this kind of low-carb lifestyle.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
Yes.
So I'm Dr. Nelum from Whole Food Revolution.
And I'm Ronit. I'm a happiness coach from Whole Food Revolution. And this is what we're going to talk about. I think the answer is this: follow the money.
Follow the money, follow the power. So it's so sad, isn't it, Ronit? Because as a GP, I see every day in my practice when I'm, my patients, I'm able to de-prescribe their medications, they lose weight, they mentally become better, they feel more energy, and we talked about all of this.
Yes. And I actually have to say, before Nelum and I joined in, I've been doing coaching for many, many years, and because I've been on this lifestyle for about almost 13 years, for a long time, I don't do health things.
You're not a clinician.
No, I'm
like
not.
a health practitioner.
Yes, I'm not. I don't do this. I don't know enough. I'm not feeling safe and anything to do it. I take care of the emotional side of it. But every person that came to me that had a health issue, I would tell him, just Google it. Go find out information about this thing. I did the keto, so I did the keto one. And by the way, people research and they get to either low carb, they get to carnivore, get to this lifestyle, fasting, all those things. And all of them, it's like all of them. I'm talking about people that had big issues. They healed themselves with this thing. So we know that people are doing it.
And now there is so much research. It's not just anecdotal. There's research to say that low-carb nutrition improves metabolic health and therefore improves long-term outcomes. However, there are hidden agendas, okay, when we talk about big food, so this came about, Ronit, this first started when low fat was introduced, okay, in the early 70s, I think earlier than that, because once it was determined that fat was bad for you, because we now know that it isn't.
It's like there is fat and there is fat.
Yes, certain. Yes, but once the fat was removed from the food, Ronit, the food was so unpalatable that they had to add in sugar. And so that
gave birth. I think this thing also gave birth to the margarine. It gave birth to this seed oils and all those things. So it's almost like advertising that animal fat in food, it's not good for you, was a way of allowing all those things to be introduced.
And they were all, and so then there was a market for processing.
Exactly.
Right? Then it's not whole food anymore.
And you need to understand that when you promote whole food, there's no money.
There's no money in it.
If you're sick, there's a lot of money in there.
So it's just so big food, and then came big pharma. Because once people swapped over and since 1980s, the whole world, we're just becoming iller and iller since the swap from low carb from whole food to low fat, right? And so now there's big pharma that benefits tremendously from all this illness that's out there. And who, Ronit, do you know who sponsors medical schools?
Big pharma.
So that is why doctors are not really taught anything about food and lifestyle, because Who benefits from that?
And you can't sell much. I mean, the people that will I'm thinking about the people that will benefit will be the farmers. Or anything like this. But
and
it's
the
better
general
to pay,
population.
and
right?
we did say that. It's better to pay the farmer than to pay the farmer.
Absolutely.
Because you're paying. That's it. We are paying for it. But we need you to understand that because there's no money in health, then there's a lot of money in sickness. So I hope that motivates you to stay healthy, because you are, for them, I always say, you're just a wallet.
Yes.
And it's
absolutely.
not good. Don't be a wallet.
Yes. And unfortunately, you cannot trust you cannot trust governments, even your health practitioners in this, because you have to trust yourself, do the work yourself, because this information is not shared in the way that it should be, because it will be detrimental to people's pockets.
Yeah. So stay healthy, be healthy, eat whole food, move, get some sunshine, and be around other people. That's going to be much healthier for you and will give people less money.
So like, share, and subscribe. See you later.